excuse the state of me right now. I look horrendous. I am so tired. But I hope you all enjoy this lovely video. It's a cozy autumn clean with me / freshen up of the house. So I did want to do the full house, but obviously when you've got a 1-year-old who likes to wreck everything, you just don't have time to do that. So I started this video in the morning and actually finished it at 10 o'clock at night because I just didn't have time to do it. So that's why I thought it'd be nice to do like a little cozy clean with me. So it's just the downstairs rooms. I am going to film the upstairs rooms at some point though, because I feel like every time I do a clean with me it's always the same rooms, but I always get so many messages from you all saying that you love the clean with me's and you're not bothered about seeing me clean the same things over and over again. So I hope you all enjoy it. Sit down with a nice cup of tea because it's actually very nice and cozy. Like, even though it's a cleaning vlog, I feel like it's quite nice and it's like a nice, very chilled video with nice music in the back to get you all relaxed and motivate you. So I should probably watch this video every day so it motivates me. But yeah, hope you enjoy. So this is what the kitchen looked like before I started. No filter here, guys. This is just what the kitchen looks like when it gets in a complete state. So I started off by just putting everything where it should be, things back in the fridge, my bags back in the dressing room, and just getting a good base to start cleaning. And again, before I started properly cleaning, I decided to do the pots. I think this is essential to do the pots first before cleaning. I feel like I can't do any sort of cleaning whilst there's like loads of pots that need washing. I also just cleaned the sink out with the Dishmatic too, just to keep it nice and fresh. And then of course took the bin out and replaced it with a fresh one. There's no point 'cause I then used this festive bin buddy. I don't actually know if this does anything, you know, because I can't smell it once I've put it in. But anyway, I got this little present from my mum for my birthday, bless her, so I just put all those away and just cleaned out this little housekeeping tin that I got from B&M. I think it was only about £8, and popped all the tea towels in there just so they were all in one place. And then I started on the microwave and pulled it out and everything. It got everything cleaned behind there. Wipe the surfaces down, I'm using the Zaflora Winter Spice. I then rejigged this area a little bit. I think it looks a lot better because we originally had the prep machine in the kitchen. Obviously Jesse was on formula, now he's on cow's milk, so we don't need the prep machine anymore. So it has freed up a little bit of space, so I just played about with this area a little bit. I went back in and changed it and I much prefer it like this. Absolutely love it. Started on the oven. I had to use a minky for this because there were some stains on it, like tough stains, so this helped get it off. I do usually use the Cif cream for this oven. I don't know why I didn't today, but yeah, just clean the oven and then behind the kettle and the toaster. Now for the kitchen floor, I usually like to use a dustpan and brush, but we had to throw ours away. I actually need to still go out and get one, so I just gave it a good hoover, but I just feel like the dustpan and brush gets everything up, and I feel like the hoover doesn't. I'm not sure why, I just feel like it doesn't give it a really good clean. But anyway, I got the Flash dry pads first and used this just because I don't have the dustpan and brush. This helps pick up all those little bits, so I just used that first. And then went in with the wet pads to give it a really good mop and a good clean. And there we go, the kitchen is all finished, looked so much better. Probably won't last 2 minutes though. And all of my autumn decorations as well. I've actually got a Decorate for Autumn with Me already up on my channel if you haven't watched that already. Then onto the living room. This is what it looked like currently, and here is the main source of all the mess in this house. Here he is, look, the main culprit. So I ended up doing this a little bit later on after Jesse had his dinner, but I usually use the Flora antibacterial wipes to wipe his high chair down, just give it a good clean. And if you've got this high chair, lift up that bottom bit, because I don't know how things get there, but they do. And so I cleared all that out, cleared his tray down. Then moved on to the little side cabinet, just took everything off that didn't need to be there and took everything off to give it a good clean. Again, I used the Winter Spice, the Flora spray for this. And of course, it's not a cosy clean without putting a wax melt on. This one is Christmas Down Main Street by Wish Upon a Candle Co. You can use Olivia 10 for 10% off. I'll leave a link down below. Then started picking up everything off of the floor. This was mainly like food bits from where Jesse had his dinner, because the conservatory was freezing tonight, so I couldn't actually feed him in there. And then just picked up all these toys and put them back in the playroom. I use this Gold Orchid, is it Febreze? Yeah, to just freshen up the sofa a little bit, and this really does freshen the sofa up. I really like using this. I'm actually going to see if they've got a Christmas one. This was like the only Christmas thing, like non-Christmas thing that I used. Honestly, fluffing the sofa up makes such a difference. It really does. And same with the pillows as well. Love fluffing those up. It just makes it look brand new again. Then moved on to the shelves in the living room. One of my favourite things I think we've got in our living room are these shelves. I really do love them, and the autumn garland just is amazing. So wiped all these down and just popped everything back on, and I also gave the photo frames a dust as well. I mean, this just is amazing. I have no words. It smells divine. I sprayed the whole living room with it, and look how much better everything looks. Looks so cozy and lovely. It was so nice sitting down on the sofa once I'd done all of this. I then just went and sorted out this little corner over here too. Jessie tends to go and sit on this, so just wanted to straighten it out a little bit. These are my autumn pillows and autumn blankets that are just like a little bit of a, I don't know, they're just on show in the corner of the living room. I couldn't find my glass spray thing, so I just gave the TV a good dust, and here's the Wella on the TV there. Okay, so this is what the playroom looked like before. Obviously this is bound to get like messy and things like that, but I started off, well, Jimmy started off by cutting all the balloons up from Jessie's birthday party. They're about 2 weeks old now, and they were just sat in the corner and making things look like a mess. So he took all those down for me, and I started to hang some washing up on our clothes horse. Then tidied up his little book station that I actually did the other day. He dragged the full thing off, so I just started to put all of his books back and all of his little Peter Rabbit books back. These Kallax units are honestly amazing if you're wanting like playroom storage. So good. So I just gave those a wipe down again with the Winter Spice. These presents I'm actually saving for Christmas now. I don't know if I mentioned it in one of my vlogs, but these were for Jesse's birthday and he's already got so much, so I'm wrapping them back up for Christmas. I've got no shame. So I put those down to the side so that they were ready for Christmas wrapping. And I thought just to make things look a little bit neater, I'd put some of his toys up on top of the unit so he could just like bring them down whenever he wants to play with them. To be honest, this room is quite new, so I do need to go through everything and just make sure everything has its place. But this big box of toys over here, minus the few bits on the top, are all very old toys from when he was like a baby, which I need to go through them all, but I just didn't have time tonight. So I actually put all of the toys in there into a box so I could sort out at a later date. I then picked all of his mega blocks up and just put those back on top of his tray. Just put some of his toys back together and made it a little bit neater, gave it a good hoover, and that's the playroom all done. So that is the end of my cozy clean with me. I hope you all enjoyed. If you want me to do more, let me know, because it actually makes me get stuff done when I do these sort of videos. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to finish the video off, so I need to tidy this room. Whereas like when I'm not filming, I just don't bother doing it. So yeah, it's I don't do stuff like this all the time, guys. Please don't be fooled and think that this is how I spend every night when Jessie goes to bed, because it's really not. It's actually very rare that I clean 3 rooms in one day. But like I said, when I film them, it really motivates me to do them. So if you do want me to do more, let me know, because I will happily do them if it means that the house is getting clean. But thank you all so much for watching this little video. I think I've got a few more up on my channel if you haven't watched them already from when I first started YouTube. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you back in my vlogs.